It's me, it's Johnyboy, and I'm in my office again, the Ford Transit. Just went and bought a new pair of boots. They're not steel toe cap, and I just can't get on with steel toe cap, and I know I should. And I know that when you're working in this industry, my feet really get uncomfortable, and it hurts my toes as well. So we're not particularly working in an area where hopefully I won't cause any damage. So this vlog, before about this vlog, thanks very much for the all the comments. Absolutely, I never believed that you would have that many comments and positive comments. Like, I just wanted to just be honest about what I'd done and it gone wrong. Maybe I'm going wrong with these boots. I don't know. But share it. If you share things, a problem shared is a problem halved, as they say. So, I don't know. It's I just needed to share what I'd done, and it all come back positive. So thank you everyone who commented on that post last night. I really, really appreciate it. It goes down really well. Thanks very much. So what I was going to talk about, 2 words: road traders. It's not good. They're not good, and it's not good for any of us. And they need to be accountable for what they do. So I'm going to try and deliver this vlog with enthusiasm, passion and gusto, and sometimes I just can't do it. I can't get the words out to explain to you. But I suppose where all this started about these road traders is that I started a community on Facebook a little while ago, because I was sharing everything what I was doing. I wanted to share on this one landscape group, and they threw me off because I was posting too much. And it's certainly not about ego with me. I've steered away from all those Chelsea gardens and all that RHS stuff. I did a garden, thankfully, to Gareth Wilson this year, and that was fantastic. Brilliant experience. Would I do it again? I don't know. It was really hard, and I don't know. It was difficult. Brilliant in the respect what comes from it. It was just the value from it is fantastic. But will I do it again? I don't know. Look, I started a community. It's called Landscape Survival with Johnyboy. It's about sharing. It's about supporting and just getting on the right road and making things, go along a little bit better, and making guys think about what they're doing now. They're pointing, if they're planting, if they're not planting, do some planting. If they're not into design, it's all about that road to improvement. That's what it was all about. It wasn't about me. Landscape and Survival with Johnyboy is just a prophetic name. It's a name for all of us. If you're going to name it after anybody, I started the group, so that was it. So anyway, deep breath. And Alison says, come up for breath sometimes. Just want to get it out. It's just like a bottle of pop sometimes. So we started this group, and then people started being nasty about other people's work. And I've always been of the belief that if you lead people to the water's edge, you can't make them drink. You can't make them think the way you're thinking. But what you can do while they're taking the water and they're looking at by the pond and seeing what's going on around them, they can be influenced. And eventually, maybe, not that saying my way's the right way, but what they do is start seeing how other people act, how they perform, and it's about having some integrity and, just doing things better and being more accountable and being more productive and, and building the confidence up in the consumer world, because that's what it's about. But as you all know, that Facebook, the internet, Instagram, all of it, all these social network platforms, you get these keyboard warriors. And even if you was in a room or in a car park or in a doctor's surgery or in assembly in school, there's always somebody going to argue. There's always somebody not stood in the row, or somebody moving a chair, or somebody talking loud, or somebody on a phone. I was doing that this morning. People find things offensive, and what we found with the group is that all of a sudden you got all these experts, and I'm far from being an expert. If I'm an expert on anything, I'm an expert at talking, because I can not necessarily do that well, but I can get it out. Anyway, basically, as time went on, people started, I'm going to say it, I got to say it because it's not on the group. One thing we don't have on the group is any swearing. We just don't have it. Any cursing. We have to have standards. And as we went on, as the group grew, you could see the egos coming in and how good people were, and and I tried them to get them to embrace different methods and different styles. I started to get people thinking about IGAs, income generating activities. Very good friend of mine up in the Midlands, Carl Berry. He does some fantastic work, and Carl's a great guy, and he can do his paving is second to none, and it really is. But Carl's not a plantsman, and I always said to him, look, just start planting, put a tree or something, a Sorbus acupera or a Betulus pendula, there's lots of trees you can put in the garden and just give it a bit more curb appeal, as the Americans say, and that's what you need to do. But anyway, as things went on, there were certain individuals on the group. They started this little, I found out about it. I didn't intentionally find out. I got told about it. I was sent all the snapshots, and they started this little chat group, and where they were talking amongst themselves, and it's where they could vent about the bad things that they were seeing, in their opinion, on the group. And as time went on, they were quite nasty, and it come back to bite them on the ass, because they all started arguing with each other. And I have an ethos is that if you can't say anything nice, just don't say it at all. There are ways of telling people about something. And you'll get more from it. You'll get a better response. And am I guilty sometimes of not getting that right and communicating with customers and neighbours and people and family? Yeah, we all do it, but the idea of the group is it's a road to improvement. Anyway, these people went off, and the next thing you know, they want to come back, and they come back to the group, and that's fine, but they got to abide by those rules. We got to have standards, and we got to have boundaries that we wouldn't cross, and things that you do, like with your kids. There's boundaries with them that you don't want them out by a certain time. You want them in, and they got to know boundaries. And when you have boundaries, then you start to improve. You start thinking about things in a certain way. You're going to say you're on dangerous ground here, but the fact is that this person is a rogue trader. He's known to trading standards. Trading Standards has actually spoke to us about it, and also lots of customers and clients that we go and see mention this person, and they talk about it, and they say what he's like and what's happened. Taking deposits. On the vlog yesterday about the point in the patio, one of the guys had mentioned that he'd given 90% to somebody, and then he gave the final 10%. He was nice to him, and then they haven't turned up. And this person is very much in that vein, and he is known to trade in standards, and he's got lots and lots of companies. And there's only one reason to have lots and lots of those different companies, is because he wants to get to the client base. He wants to get to the numbers. Okay. And we've got evidence. I've seen the evidence from clients where they've given massive deposits, and then they haven't turned up at all. Haven't turned up. I could never believe, even not turning up, but how you can morally take money off somebody and then not even turn up. But one thing I don't understand is some of these people I would regard as probably an intelligent people, and they've done nothing about it, and he's getting away with it. He's getting away with it. It's not good. Really, this is where I want feedback off you. How can we protect our client base, our potential client base? All right. Because these people are giving the good guys a bad name. It's as simple as that. They're given a bad name. But what is good is just checking them out. Like I said, invite them to phone a client that you've done some work for, and if you are a member of the public, you have to think about these points that I'm making now. Just have a checklist. If you want some help with helping to choose a contractor, give us a ring. It's no problem at all. Or go to the website, which is www.greentoplandscapes.co.uk, or you can email us in the office on info@greentoplandscapes.co.uk. And I think I did say www.greentoplandscapes.co.uk. greentoplandscapes.co.uk. Thanks very much. I appreciate you pointing out, not WW. It's me. I'm in a hurry, and it's the way I do things sometimes, and that's what gets me into trouble. But it's being able to put things right. But I want to hear about you, off you guys. Give me your views on it, and girls, your information. You may be somebody from Trading Standards that are watching this now at the moment, and you know, I did that vlog a little bit while ago about Trading Standards, about mistaken identity. Have a look at that. Check it out. Well, that's it. On another point, I had a real bad day yesterday, but I'll tell you about that again. Thanks very much for watching. Really enjoyed being able to get this off my chest and speak to you guys, but have a great day. See you soon. It's me, it's Johnyboy, and just got out of my office now. We're late today. Had a bad day yesterday, not with work, but a few other things. I'll tell you about that again, maybe. Look, what I want to know, if you're a consumer out there, if you're looking to get a project done, and you're looking for a contractor to do, it doesn't matter what it is, what do you look for in a contractor? How do you find those safeguards and that reassurance that you need, and ensuring that you're not going to get turned over? There are, without doubt, rogue traders out there. You have to be very, very careful. There is a checklist. What do you think should be on that checklist?